Hi, I'm Brad Henry with Landau Controls and Shelley Automation, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do a simple presence-absence inspection of objects in a box. I'm going to use Insight Explorer and an IS2000-130 camera because I don't need a lot of complexity for this. If you do need more complexity, like if you need to know exactly what the object is and you can't do it using this approach, there is an option to use VIDI, but VIDI is more time consuming to implement and also costs more because it's very capable software. But anyway, let's get started. So under the inspect parts, under the presence absence tools, and now because these objects can be random and you just want to know if there's something there or not, circle, edge, and pattern aren't very useful, though they are very powerful tools in their own right. But this is just too random for that. So we'll focus on brightness, contrast, and pixel count. So let's start with contrast. Contrast is a measure of the standard deviation of a region of interest. So when you've got a nice smooth area here, it's got a very low amount of contrast compared to in other areas. So if something is there, the contrast can increase. So if I move it over, the contrast has increased. If I move it up here, contrast is greatly increased. And if these are the only two things that I need, I can tell them apart because this has a higher contrast than this, and they'll both be present if the contrast is higher than baseline. There's also the brightness, and brightness measures the average grayscale. So in this here, the average grayscale value is 105. And it is what it is. If I move it over, it changes slightly. Not a whole lot of change here for the water bottle section, but if I go up here and over, you can definitely see some change. This is darker, you can see it. So that's how that tool works. Final tool is pixel count. And this is an extension of the contrast and brightness tools in that it actually counts how many pixels are above a certain threshold. Now this isn't a blob tool, but it works in a similar way. So here there's nothing. There's no pixels between these two values. If I move it over to the water bottle here, you can see some yellow spots. And these are yellow spots where it's bright. It's within this range. If I move it up here, there's definitely more, and you can see the range increase. So this is another way you can tell the difference between different objects. That's it. Hope you find this useful, and if this is too simple for your needs, look into other cameras or VIDI software. Have a great day.